Did Dawn ever get the card back?
So Whopper Junior. Too small, but so
Did you get it back?
All they have was ranch. They don't have ketchup.
yeah. I'll shake that up. Okay, spoon this. Oh, that looks good. Take the first bite.
Are these cucumbers or are they?
Yeah, those are pickles. Are they good? Are they the sweet pickles?
No,
Oh, it's just a pickle.
but they're soggy.
Pickles are supposed to be wet. But who would ever put cucumbers in a burger? It's so good. Okay. Is it really bad? Look at the size. Hold on. Thick fries. So thick.
We get energy drinks?
No.
That's so busted. I love energy.
Never had one.
Celsius?
What are they talking about?
No, not. This is mine. Titi, that's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it.
Sprite challenge.
No, don't do it. Actually, if this thing blows up, I probably should open it. I'm not gonna open it. Why are you shaking it? Oh wait, you shake it and then you put it there.
I'm paying attention.
Get your fries. Get your fries.
Put it back.
No, I can't. I need to put. It's getting smooth. Got some fries. But English red. Impossible happened.
Only one shiner, but 4 shots. Not a good algorithm. Hey, you are not in AAA, sir. You are in the majors. Oh, I am. I was in the major for a long time. Hey, you guys take care. I want you to go to the bar there and get you a Carlock Love Street Blonde on me. And I want to tip my hat again to Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
after I set that
Man.
off. Entertaining as always. The one and only Paul and Maryland, folks. Great spot to come from Crawford Park when you're out here at Carbach. Absolutely. There's some folks in here having a few comparatively Dodgers baseball, so yes. Make sure you guys are loaded up. Now, the good news is after Becker Ballpark tomorrow night, I'll be out there Friday night. I'll have a couple of Crawford Bucks out there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not working the game, but no, it's a fan. Right? That's good. That's the best way to go. Although networking. Although you could argue during some of the 100 loss seasons, it might have been more fun doing some of those post-game shows loaded up now. No, it wasn't fun. Trying to figure out 5 different ways to monologue about one game. 713-215-790. It is our 790 listener line presented by Daily Black. Let's talk to Damien and Atascocita. Damien, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Ross and Dorian? Hey, I want to, real quick before I say this, Ross, I'm like you, man. I'm terrified of these next couple series because it seems like it'd be a great opportunity for us to push that lead up and then push that lead we have up a little bit more because these are the kind of games that we kind of falter a little bit. But hey, I'm optimistic. So real quick, hey, Courtney, do you think, are we concerned at all or should we be concerned at all with how remarkable we've been playing that good coach and Dana Brown? Are we going to stay there with the trade deadline coming in? Are we going to make any moves, or do you think they're just going to continue to let these guys grow and gel together and just keep it? I guess with the mentality, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Not hang up and let these out.
Thanks for the call, Danny. Here's the problem. The Astros have said publicly they want to have another car, they want to have another guy. Well, that's great. I'd love to have a Lexus outside the garage. What's the price? What's the cost? Correct. And the problem is, Ross, when you look at the wild card race, and again, I say this all the time, I love it that we added more playoff spots, but as a result, you're still currently way more buyers than you have sellers. Yeah. So when you have way more buyers than you have sellers, what does that mean? An inflated market. It means asking prices are astronomical. And for you who already have a farm system that's not very highly rated, you've got, what's crazy, we'll talk about the rich get rich. The Dodgers have some pretty loaded farm system, and they have the largest payroll in baseball. Like, they have the luxury, they can go buy players at the deadline if they want because they can give up prospects. When Dana Brown was brought in here under Jim Brady, you know what the number one goal was? Help us build back this farm system. You know, one of the first moves Jim Brady made Dana Brown did? Give away Drew Gilbert to bring back Justin Verlander. Yeah. So Dana's like, I'm trying to build this thing back, and you're trading prospects away. So I say all that to say, look at where they are. With Bryce Matthews up here, with Jacob Elton, he's hurt, but he got called up here, with, all the Cam Smith up here. Like, you don't have a ton of people. Like, those are the pieces that, because remember the top 100 prospect list before the season? Cam Smith was the only one in there. So when you look at Bryce Matthews and you go, oh, he's untouchable, other teams go, bro, he's not even a top 100 prospect. Yeah. You want Seth Lugo from the Royals? It's going to start with Bryce Matthews. So we're going to go down the line. Colton Gordon out there. I want another, maybe Walter Janet, Yannick, whatever. Like, that's the price of playing poker. You as an Astros fan are going to go, well, hell no, I'm not giving all that up. Okay, great. You're not making a trade then. Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take something big to move because the asking price is too high. There's too many buyers.
Yeah, and Bryce Matthews was MLB Pipeline did their mid-season list, and he was 98th. So even like a fringe top 100 guy who was even thought of when he first came up here as an unfinished product, especially defensively. So, yeah, it's going to be difficult. And then, as you mentioned, you want a starting pitcher, you want a bat, you want a leverage reliever, right-hander. I mean, you've got all these lefties, which is great when you're piled up against a lefty-heavy lineup, but you're going to get a leverage righty besides just Brian Abreu as well. So, especially if you want to go deep into the playoffs. So there are a number of needs that the Astros have with finite resources. As you said, that's what I keep going back to. I understand it might be foolhardy to trust that Javier, Arrighetti, Garcia, and France, a couple of those guys are going to be good, but you might not have any other choice to try to bank on that.
And that's the thing. You look, in a perfect world, if you get Jake Myers, Sherby Pena, and Jordan really need to go get another bat? Because that's the problem. They were one of the names Chandler put in his article was the guy who's a third baseman for the Colorado Rockies. You know, it's like
McMahon, something right.
Yeah, but he's got years left on his deal. So what happens next year when Isaac Paredes is back? You know what I mean? Like, where does he go?
Maybe he can play somewhere else. Maybe you try to flip him again. And also, by the way, he's got decent numbers, like 721 OPS, 16 home runs. But that's Coors Field inflated because his OPS plus 100 is league average. He's 93.
Yeah. So, again, I sound like the same. I'm not trying to defend David Brown or anything. I'm just saying, like, I think at the end of the day, your best bet may be just to stay pat and try to get healthy.
Expectations keep them low for the deadline.
And like, yeah, if the asking price for a Sepulveda or one of these other guys is astronomical, you know what? I'm gonna take my shot that Spencer Arrighetti and Christian Javier come back. Remember, Javier's making what, 16, 17 million a year? He is, you know, he's a top line starting pitcher, like your number 2 or whatever. He's the guy who's throwing no hitters a couple years ago. So if he can get back to some semblance of what he does, to me that's better than going and selling the farm again to go get another arm. That's maybe a rental.
And I mean, if you can get Lance McCullers Jr. off of life support, that'd be nice. But he just hit the IL again. I know. Don't expect it anymore.
No, look at the guy we saw at Dodger Stadium 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy should that guy to be there every time he goes up there. That guy should be there every time he goes up there. It would be great.
Yeah. But yeah, Ryan McMahon was mentioned by Chandler Rome. Brandon Logan, the IL, he's for the Rays, who's looking like a contender now. So I don't know if they're going to settle. And also mentioned by Chandler Rome, if you read his Paredes article in The Athletic, mentioned Brett Beatty and Ryan O'Hearn and Willie Castro, the Minnesota Twins.
The problem with O'Hearn, isn't he, what position is he?
First base. Yeah.
Okay, so where's Christian Walker now?
DH, I don't know. Christian Walker wants to be
DH,
here.
so where's your
Ryan O'Hearn, I think, has played some outfield. I'll go and look exactly where. I think it's, let me look. He's played a little left. He's played 2 games in left this year, 16 games in right, 30 at DH, and 42 at first.
Yeah.
So you're talking about first/outfield/DH.
I'm just saying you get Jake, Pena, and Jordan back. Where's this new addition to the
Jake
play?
back. Do we have any time on it? Have we heard anything?
You know, it's
Exactly.
Dana did say it's not Achilles, it's calf.
Yes, that's good. He at least said that explicitly. But Pena, of course, I'm banking on coming back. Next most reliably coming back, I guess I would go Jordan, and then maybe Jake, and then Paredes. But the last 3 of those, I'm keeping my expectations low.
Salzburg asked Dana this morning on those guys, and he's like, is August realistic? And Dana was like, oh yeah. Yeah, August,
Okay. Well, Dana Brown has 1 drop in his glass, and the glass is half full. So I'm not trying to say completely dismiss what he says. I'm saying take it with a grain of salt.
I'm telling you, Pena's back next week, and Jordan's back somewhere in the next 2 weeks. That's what I'm
Okay, well, you know what? Sign me up. Sign me up, Dr. Gordy.
I went to the Dana Brown school for
You absolutely did.
Let's get a couple more in here before we call it a show. This hour is flown by. Let's get Mike in town. Mike, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, bud? I was going to try to drop in on what y'all are talking about. When everybody gets healthy, who's going to be the odd man out? And you got hopefully the Brandon Rogers deal is done.
Yeah, Brendan Rodgers is probably out. I mean, Shane Whitcomb is an easy send down. Almost an easy send down. Taylor Gourmet, I mean, Taylor Trammell, we'll see. He's been hitting some, but it's not like he's a future all-star. Bryce Matthews, I would say, looks like he is here to stay. Would you agree, Gordy?
Yeah,
at least you give him more of a plus he really gets
he hits like a wall. Yeah, then you're something like that. But if not, I mean, and honestly, the infield spot is open right now.
Second base,
I know Esau.
Well, even fully healthy, you need a second baseman. And Bryce Matthews can fill that role.
Now, if we find out at some point Esau is done for the year,
Yeah.
you know, are we cool? We'll just roll with Dubon at third base every game? I mean, I don't know. Zach Short feels like that's a temporary fix. Zach Short's not going to hang around this club.
Right. So, I mean, you'll have a couple of difficult decisions to make, and then a couple that won't be so difficult, I think. Pitching will get really interesting if Brandon Walter continues to pitch the way that he does.
It's a good problem to have.
If McCullers continues to struggle.
It's going to be overall decent. I mean, you already moved him to the fence, so, you know, it's...
Yeah.
By the way, Jason Alexander, Georgie Stanley, getting another shot.
Yeah, that's doing back tomorrow, so... And he was solid in his first start, right?
He was great.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what goes. The pitching factory continues to roll that's where you need Jeremy Pena back, and that's where I think they need to shore up the lineup with another bat.
Anything else, Mike?
Yeah, as much as I like Chad McCormick, I think I'd rather have Trammell.
All right, I think so. The good news is you have both. They're both playing roles right
That's
now.
what, they're both going to get big roles right now, so we'll
And
see.
Chaz hasn't been an absolute.
He's been pretty good. He's got a few hits come back, eh?
So let's get Cole in here to wrap things up. Cole, what's up, man?
How you doing today?
Good, what you got there?
Well, unfortunately, Mike just stole my question. I was going to ask who y'all think's going to get sit down. We got 4 starters coming that are doing rehab stints right now. And you got Jake Myers that should be back. Jeremy Pena should be back soon. I mean, who knows if Jordan, but I mean, Mike kind of just stole my question right after my point.
That's very rude.
Yeah, I think it's an easy question. It's an easy question to answer, Paul. I mean, look at who's on the 49 and who's on the active roster. I mean, to me, it's all the guys that are filling in right now. I mean, the tougher question will be, what do you do with Nicole Gordon, Ryan Gusto, Brandon Walter? Those when push comes to shove, when getting some more pitchers back. But all the other ones make sense. I mean, when Jeremy Pena gets back, you're going to send back one of these. That's short, whoever. I mean, all those are pretty obvious. I mean, let's not forget, we do have John Singleton sitting up here not even doing anything.
I don't know how I would feel about that either, though.
It's okay.
I think you feel exactly how you should feel.
I would rather have Victor Caratini at first today than Singleton, with multiple people clamoring for Singleton. I don't get it. It's not, I don't want the fan base to act like they're using 400 home runs. Like, what are we doing here?
Okay, I guess I'll switch up my question and go, what would y'all realistic, ideal game 1 of the postseason be if we make it? Or when we make it? Let me reiterate that.
Thanks, Paul. We need who you're handing the ball to.
Yeah, I would say right now it's Fromber. We'll see if Hunter can turn it around.
You feel Hunter or Fromber over Hunter?
I would also depend on, is it the Tigers that have a bunch of lefties? I'm trying to remember. I mean, it's not like they would be facing the Tigers in the first round anyways, unless, who knows, things could shuffle around a bit. But depending on who you're facing, who do you want to me, that's exactly what it comes down to, actually. Well, as long as Hunter Brown turns things around, which I think he can. I think he showed some flashes in his last start, striking out 5 of his first 6 outs recorded by strikeout. Had a little bit of bad luck. So if he can continue to turn it around and look like an ace, then you have to go by that.